Hey, what's up everybody? This is Royce from Pedal Metal. Welcome to my channel. Tonight's video will be checking out Hot Wheels' latest RLC vehicle. This is a premium. You can only get it through the Red Line Club, hence the RLC. And as far as I know, this is the first time it's debuted. And it is a 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Pretty cool looking packaging. We'll spin it around here. That packaging is after removed from the white shipping container. And there's a little brief history on the back. And it says about our grand opening. I didn't really read all of it just yet, but I will then. There's the back if you prefer to read it. I'll let you guys pause it on that screen. All right, let's go ahead and unveil this. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. It's pretty cool looking. All right, now we have this W198 Mercedes up on the turntable. We can get a good look at the olive Spectra Flame paint, and it is pretty wicked. Not sure if I care for it on the wheels or not, but it's different. I give it that, and with the red interior, it's it's different. That's all I can say about that. Maybe it'll grow on me, but the colors, don't get me wrong, the colors it's unusual. It's very almost psychedelic, so it does kind of remind you of an older Hot Wheels, which is pretty cool. This particular model, which is debuting right now through the RLC, they made 12,500 of them. That's their claim. I always say that I don't really trust those numbers. They are individually numbered, but I've never gone off of that and kind of pretty much refused to, because from what I understand, those numbers are off. But we'll leave that for someone else to scrutinize. As you can see there, it has the doors closed. One thing that it mentions on the box is about that fender mounted mirror. I tried to look at that the best I could with a loop, and it does look like it's mounted separately. I could be wrong on that, and I didn't want to wiggle on it and have it like a loose tooth there. I didn't want it to end up becoming brittle, but we'll stop and we'll take a look at it. But if that is the case, this could very well be the first Hot Wheels car that I've ever seen where a separate mounted mirror, exterior mirror, very unusual. That they went to the extent to advertise it on the box. So apparently it is a big deal. It doesn't say it's the first time that they did it though, but it almost looks like a separate piece, and it's chrome plated obviously and looks brittle. So I didn't want to be fiddling around with it too much. Nicely detailed. We got the Mercedes emblems in the front. And as you can see, the back, the license plate is nicely done, very tasteful with the 55 W198, which is their chassis. Internal code for the build was a W198. If you're not familiar with the way Germans list their cars, there's like W123, etc., etc. Anyway, the tampos look pretty good on this, and I think the door handles were tampos as well. You saw that probably earlier as it was spinning around. Let's go ahead here and take a look at the interior. The doors are a little loose on but yeah, it doesn't really stay up on the driver's side. The passenger side is staying up fine. So you can see there it has some interior details. I wish that it's already annoying me how the driver's door is not staying up as nice as the passenger side, but you're gonna have this. Just like the last Lamborghini RLC I had reviewed, that also had Gullwing doors, or scissor doors, and this has of course Gullwing doors, but it's a pretty big deal for Hot Wheels to come out with something like that. I don't know if they'll ever have anything more in a $5 price range for these cars, for the ones with the opening doors. I suspect maybe eventually. As you can see here, there's a little bit of details on the seatbelt buckles. That looks pretty nice, but everything's all over red. Was it the shift knob? in there. Looks like it's white or silver. It's kind of hard to tell here. And then there's a silver stripe on the dash. The steering wheel is pretty well chunky, but that's to be expected in white plastic. I like it. The more I get looking at it, I do like it. I'm not a huge Mercedes fan, but I thought it was worth picking up to review for the channel, so others don't have to spend the kind of money I did, so you guys could check us out and see before you buy if it's something that you're interested in. The details there for the gills on the side look very nice. I like that. Looks great. Like I said, that fender mount and mirror looks great. The wheels, it's kind of growing on me a little bit. The body colored painted center wheels, it's different. I'll give it that. It kind of looks like something a hot rodder would have done in the early days, perhaps. You guys have to let me know down below what you think of the Olive Spectra paint, what you think of that. Spectra Flame paint, I should say. And is it up your guys' alley? Do you like it? Would you prefer if it would have been done in a different color? Perhaps the blue, I think, would have been beautiful. Or a salmon color, maybe, just something different. Or that, I guess salmon / pink would be. I'm sure there's a lot of colors you could reflect back upon to get an idea of like the old Porsche 917s. They were so many different colors in that. Actually, let me bring in, I have an Olive Spectra Flame Porsche 917. Let me bring it in, we'll set it near it and just see how close from the vintage paints to this modern one. All right, I'm kind of digging that. I'm really digging the two of these together. I don't know what you guys think, but this looks totally awesome. As you can see, the 917, the back section looks a little bit darker green than the front section. I'm not sure if that's the way they did the plating process back then, or if it's just this lighting in the garage here. I am now filming in my newly lit garage. I converted all to 5000K LED bulbs. But I tell you what, these look awesome together. So I might be displaying these two together in my case. You guys have to let me know what you think down below, but I think they look pretty wicked near each other. Obviously the green's a little bit darker on the Gullwing Mercedes, but we also have on the 917, it's dulled a little bit due to age, even though that is considered a mint condition, one that I picked up I think it was a year or two ago. So there you go. That is the 1955 Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. You guys have to post down below what you think of it, if you would spend the money on one. Not a real one, obviously, but this one with the green centered wheels. Will you wait and get it in as a main line? How do you feel about that? If they make it as a main line without the door, you know, the doors that don't work, I should say, doors that do not open, would you still buy it? I think it will be, I think it'll sell fairly well, and I'm sure it will come out eventually as a main line. I did have a small Corgi silver one. I cannot find it here. I wanted to park it next to this just to see the scale wise, because I could swear this Hot Wheels is a little bit larger. I think it was Corgi or Majorette. I can't find them now. I don't know where they're at, but so there you go. If you like this type of video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, share and like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're not a member or subscriber, I should say, it's free, can't be free. Hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys next time as I lose my voice. All right, see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye now.